Laurel County health officials say there were about 100 new cases of COVID-19 in this community last week, and about a third of those were in the local school system. School leaders say that it's normal for there to be a bump in sickness at the beginning of the school year, and this year is no different. Mark Hensley at the health department says the COVID-19 cases have inched higher, but are nowhere near the increase they saw this time last year.
Out of the 140 cases that we had last week, there was 2 hospitalizations. And this time last year, we had 435 cases with 9 hospitalizations.
Hensley says flu season is fast approaching, and he encourages people to get the flu shots. He says they will soon have those vaccines here. He says normally the flu season will run from the fall through the spring of the next year. In Laurel County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.